Aligned with Women's Month, on Kaleidoscope Dialogues today, we highlight one woman who chose to rewrite the narrative at a time when support for children with special needs was barely recognized. For decades, Delysia Gunewardene and the Chitra Lane School for Special Children has been a lifeline for families, a champion for early intervention and a catalyst for inclusion in Sri Lanka. We are at the Chitra Lane School today to find out more about these beginnings, understand the challenges and explore what it truly means to build a society that embraces every child with dignity and possibility. So the school's mission, from when it started at the time from Bagatale Road maybe, and then you moved here, from that time has it changed?
Yes, actually I was only going to, work in sort of like young children and this. Now it has changed in the sense that we are now working up to 21 years and then training the children to become useful citizens within the country, within the home, and make useful members in society.
So Sri Lanka's landscape of special education, how does the Chitra Lane sort of system fit into that?
Now they have got a few schools which do similar work, and the government has got individual classrooms for special needs. And now they're trying to, I think, make it more inclusive.
So you have worked, from that time onwards with, I would say, thousands of families. What recurring gaps or needs have you keep seeing in the support system for special needs children?
All these kids are not what they are labeled to be. They are actually normal kids. Most of the problem is that the parents don't know how to handle them. You see, because they feel that scolding them and beating them will do the job. And that's the worst thing you can do for a child.
Developing early intervention programs, that has been a cornerstone of what you have been doing. What are the success stories that stand out for you?
One of my biggest success stories is a little girl who came to me at the age of about 13. And, they had gone to various places and tried various things. And the parents were very charming parents. And they spoke to me, and I sort of looked at the child and really practically freaked out because, she had a habit of speaking to herself. She started, when they were talking to me, she started drawing. She had a drawing book, and she was drawing beautiful pictures. So I thought, my gosh, this girl has some talents, so let's try. So then I said, okay, we will have her. And she was a child who did not speak to anybody, no communication. But parents were very, very nice, and they followed everything we said. And she's now absolutely normal.
What are the biggest misconceptions that Sri Lankan society still holds about children with special needs?
It's labeling them. We have a lot of kids here who have graduated from school, who are helping us as staff assistants, you see, in the office and also in our therapy units. And, all of them, they are useful members in society.
Inclusivity to all of us is actually a mindset where society is concerned. How can Sri Lanka embrace and build a more inclusive future for these children? Because we don't seem to be doing it fast enough.
What we have to remember is that no two people are the same. Like you and I sitting next to each other, we are not the same. It's like five people, 5 fingers of your hand. There are no 2 fingers which are the same. So you have to work with this one differently, accept them differently, speak to them differently. You see, and speak to them kindly, and don't compare one with another.
So where special needs education is concerned, generally in Sri Lanka, it's all very fluid, very little training may be going in. From a sort of a big picture perspective, what do you think needs to be done to make sure children are treated equitably and there's equality in the education they
I
receive?
think it's society itself that has to accept them. We have physical handicaps and there are medical handicaps. Now that's a whole different situation. In that, the therapists have to, step in and work with them.
What is the message you want to give parents and you want to give teachers?
First, do not lose your temper with children. And don't hit them, don't scold them, don't beat them. And I know that in schools, I know in a lot of big schools even, and I know even priests who are principals of schools, they walk around with a stick and they beat them up. That's the worst thing you can do for a child.
What is your vision for Chitra Lane now that you have built this and it's at this stage? How do you want to see Chitra Lane maybe in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I would love to have another unit in Chitra Lane where we have a shop and a cafe where our students can be employed. We teach them to cook and they make some fantastic food here. And I feel, that there is a future and they can even carry on until retirement. We can use more and more and more people.
Self-sustaining also. Follow Kaleidoscope across YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. We are everywhere.
You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Ceylinco Life